So a lot of people, though they have heard that there is a cell cycle and know pretty much all the steps of mitosis, they don't actually know some important details. For example, if you ask high school me what happened in G1, I'll say it's like growth number 1 because that's what it stands for. So the first part of growth that we'll start off with is G1. It's typically right after mitosis where you get all your organelles and you start getting a little bit bigger. Here you can check if all your DNA is healthy and you have enough energy to move on. P53 is the molecule here that checks DNA. Kind of like doing a health check in the army. Otherwise, you sort of get cancer. You move on to the S phase if you're good. If not, you kind of get frozen in the G0 phase. Most people assume that these cells are less active, but actually, some of these cells are the most active ones in the body because you come here when you get fully differentiated. The S phase just gives you a little bit more DNA, duplicating in the process. You come to G2 and it essentially finishes the organelle growth and makes some proteins to prepare for mitosis. Here, it checks again to make sure all your DNA is set and you got enough energy. Once you pass this, you hit mitosis, like the puberty of the cell life. Mitosis is known for its many mnemonics. You have PMAT, peeing on a mat, and a mnemonic for each phase, but I'll share them again for nostalgia. Prophase. P is for popping. This is when the cell membrane pops and disappears. P is also for appear with a silent A. The spindle fibers appear. P is thirdly also for surprise with a silent sir. The chromosomes are surprised when the spindle fibers attach to their kinetochores or the middle of the chromosome. Metaphase. M stands for middle, as the chromosome lines up in the middle of the metaphase plate. Anaphase. A stands for arrow, as the chromosomes are pulled to opposite centrosomes. I don't know where the arrows is supposed to be in this picture, so I just added some. Telophase. T stands for ta-da, as the cell reverses all the things that it has done in prophase, unraveling the chromosomes, allowing for the membrane to dissolve and the spindles to retract. Then you move on to cytokinesis. After that, the cell goes back to growth 1, G1, and the cycle continues.